This is how Jesus! Yay! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyways, okay. So this is the late show with Otter, the late Otter show with the late Otter show with Otter Jesus, and I have a story to tell you. So, um, damn it, I should have scripted this. I'll just tell you a story about a little baby otter. The little baby otter's like, I'm such a little baby, would you be nice to me? And I said, I'm a master. I'm very stupid. That's a baby otter. That's me. Yay! Anyways, okay, time to move on for something not stupid. Okay, so on the Late Otter Show tonight, I have a special guest, and I cannot say his name, but I like to call him Fufu. 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 Welcome, Fufu. Yay! Clap, 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 clap.
Is this the time I come in? Is this my time?
This is your time to be.
Hooray! Hey, how's it going, folks? And you can just call me Fewer if you want.
Oh yeah, fewer. That's what people say, but I always forget.
That's okay. Yeah, I give up explaining people how to say it, so I forgive you. It's not a problem. No one knows how to say it.
Hooray! Okay. This will catch my breath.
Yeah, you catch your breath, and I will tell you how delightfully entertaining I found your intro song to be. I swear, a moment there, it almost seemed like there was like a little Stevie Wonder in like there, just out of nowhere, in your little intro song. It was like, oh, well, all right then, that's okay. Pretty
Okay,
delightful.
so let's start the interview. Let me think with the question. Oh, yeah. So, who are you? And where are you from?
I like to call myself Fewer. I have a name. It's not Fewer, but Fewer works for my online interactions. I like to keep it that way. It's pretty much my standard alias as far as I'm pretty much everything online is concerned. I'm from Canada, that country that is pretty great, and we have syrup and trees and pot, but
Ooh.
mostly syrup.
Lots of
And
beer
yeah,
too, huh?
oh yeah, lovely country, very diverse. Closer to, I believe it's closer to Paris from the east coast of Canada than it is from the east coast to the west coast.
Oh, okay.
It's a big country, so lots of beautiful land and lots of plains too. So yeah, pretty great.
Okay, so what do you do?
I run a show with actually one of your other guests from this week, Socks. Socks and I and Optimus Deadpool and Remy Punks run the show Dead Gamers Talking every Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Except this Thursday because Socks was a little under the weather. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Um, what do you do?
I didn't do anything. That's not for you guys. Miss me too bad. no, no, that's okay. Um, Damn it, my mind went blank. I was feeling in places. Oh yeah, I wanted to call you a dirty shell. You're a filthy dirty shell. Sure. Sure.
Sorry, what?
I called you a filthy dirty shell.
A filthy dirty shell.
Yeah, you shell too much, like a shell game. You just go, which is the shell, and then you pop it up and there's another.
Oh well, oh, okay.
Okay,
Okay then.
I'm sorry. This is very unprofessional.
Come on your show as a guest. Call me a shell. Okay, I see how it is. All right then.
Shell it with fire, says another.
Shell it with fire.
Anyway,
Oh my. Oh goodness.
okay, so let's see. What is your favorite color?
I like the color green. It's lush. It's very pretty. That's why I like summer so much because everything is green. Oh yeah, it's just a very nice color. So
That's a bad question. What is that?
it's, I don't know. I could go on. I mean, it's blue and yellow mixed together, so it's technically cheating. I mean, you technically got two colors in there instead of just one. So, like, I guess it's sort of cop out. But then anyone who picks anything other than blue, yellow, and red is cheating. So,
Yeah, that's dumb. Okay. What is your favorite food?
Oh goodness. Default choice is always the good cheeseburger. Those are always great.
Mm.
Can never go wrong with that.
Especially like a cheeseburger that you get at a nice little restaurant instead of a fast food place.
Preferably a nice restaurant. Although if I had to go fast food, Wendy's is always top notch. No
But
problems
well,
there.
I think that Denny's is a nice restaurant.
You think
So,
so? I've
do
only
they
ever
have
really.
Denny's in Canada?
They do. I've only ever been to a Denny's once though, and I haven't. And I didn't
Oh,
try the burger. I had to get the breakfast because it's
go.
Denny's.
Go to Denny's right now.
Got it. All right. All right. Bye. That was a short
So
show.
that's the end of
Bye.
the show. No, I like Denny's. They're good.
Good.
But yeah, cheeseburgers. What do you like on your cheeseburger?
Oh, I'm very boring as far as my toppings go. Like, just give me ketchup on that thing, and obviously the cheese. But although I've been trying other stuff too, I'll throw some like onions and like pulled pork on there with a barbecue
Ooh.
sauce. I've been expanding a little bit, but my default is almost always cheese and ketchup. Your typical fast food burger, I'm gonna take most things off of it.
What about pineapple?
What about pie? No, I don't like pineapple on my cheeseburgers or my pizza, if that was what you were wondering. I'm not one of those
Cheeseburger
heathens.
gate is real.
Cheeseburger cake. I'm not one of those heathens, sir. It's okay. I'm
Oh, that's
legit.
good. That's good. But I like pineapple on pizza. It's nice. It's so good.
Eh, pineapple's okay. I don't know about on pizza though.
It makes it taste fun.
It makes it taste fun. The
Yeah.
pizza just dances in your mouth when you eat it, then.
This is true. This is, and I say, hey, everyone's invited. Come on in. Okay, that's a silly. Let's move on to something very important.
All right.
So, who's your waifu?
Um. Do you want real life or do you want video?
I don't care. Whatever you want.
Somehow I knew that would be the follow up. Oh God, real life would be Kesha. Um, I just the things I would do to that woman is not for audiences to hear.
Wait, who?
And Kesha,
Kesha, the one who said that she had sex with a ghost and then she was raped?
yeah, that one.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, that's been totally digging her for years. And not in video game. I don't know. A lot of people didn't like her, but I thought Serrana from Skyrim's Dawnguard expansion was a really good fleshed out character, really interesting. So maybe her, but I don't know. Or I'd go with one of the older ones and pick Bastila from the original Knights of the Old Republic.
Okay.
Because that was a great game.
Was it really though? Was it really?
It was a great game. It was a lot of fun.
Okay. but is Bioware good still?
I still like Bioware. I know a lot of people hate shit on them a lot, and I know a lot of their dialogue and story has been less than what it used to be. I still generally find it pretty good. I thought their MMO, The Old Republic, the Star Wars one, is pretty good. If you play it as like a single player game, the story is pretty interesting. I like it a lot. So, and a lot of people are sick of the Mass Effect franchise, but I look forward to Andromeda. I think it'll be good.
But
It
but
takes a
what?
lot to turn me off as a fan. It takes a lot.
Okay. So what would it take for me to turn you off as a fan?
What would it take for you to turn me off as a fan? Just produce a game that has either no actual player control features or strip what was a good game in its franchise of all of the features that made it great. Battlefront, sorry.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
But guess what? I already made a game, and this is the game, and you're in it, and it's terrible. Now don't be my fan. No.
Darn. Foiled again by
No.
that rascally Otter, Jesus.
No, but how about this? Would you still like Bioware games if they were pachinko machines?
If they were pitching. No, probably not. I'm not a big gambling game guy or anything like that. So
So if you
no.
saw Film Shop pachinko, you say no for me.
No, I'd say yeah, I'd pass on that one.
Oh. pachinko machine is spaced. No, I'm just joking. Um, hmm. What is your favorite movie?
Ooh, another tough question. I'm gonna go complain to other people to have you stop asking tough questions.
Okay.
I'll go get the RNC to complain for me. Sorry.
Hey,
One of my favorite movies. One of them would be the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. As far as comedies go, that's a very it was a very entertaining movie.
it
Maybe
was.
part, huh?
It was a good movie.
It was maybe partly because it takes place in Canada, and you
Oh,
like relate to that part. But everything else about it, the story, the acting, the nonsense about it was just really really amusing. Um, and Star Wars is my favorite franchise by far. So
ew, poo poo, and that Star Wars is yuck. Except for the Clone Wars TV series, that's good.
I like the Clone Wars TV series too. Did you
I
watch
never
both of
finished
the
it.
Did you watch both of the Clone Wars TV series?
You mean the Gender Tartovsky one?
Um, there's the one that has the animation that they kept running for 6 seasons, and then there was the little animated short ones.
I watched both of them.
Yeah, both of those were very good. I like the original, the very first ones, the animated shorts a lot too.
That
That
was so
style was
good.
really cool.
Russian animator for the win.
hmm And their Grievous was by far the best General Grievous ever. It was,
Hmm,
oh god, he was
that's good.
unstoppable.
But you know what?
No, I don't. What?
The Clone Wars TV series, the later one, it was really good because of George Lucas's input.
I could see that. If he could maybe do better with a TV series, draw out the story more, make it and do it in condensed little 30-minute story intervals, quote unquote. I could see that make him being able to work with that better than say a feature length movie in this day and age.
I was hoping that would make you mad when I said that.
No, no, not particularly.
Because people are like, George Lucas is yuck, bitch! He's worse than Hitler!
He made the original Star Wars trilogy, so I mean he dropped the ball on the prequels largely, so that's a mark against him. But he still made the original trilogy, and it was, excuse me, it was pretty good. So I mean, I can't say he's the worst, but
Basically, he has good ideas.
sure, yeah, he's good ideas. Maybe just putting them into practice in film, yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't work as well. Maybe
He needs to have other people kind of do it, but he's just like, hey, this is my idea, you go do it, and then they do it.
that could work. I could do that.
Because
That
after the first Star Wars, that's basically what he did with the second two, and then the
mhm.
prequels was all him, and I was like, no.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he should have had other people direct the prequels for
Maybe
sure.
not direct, but at least right.
hmm Oh god, the dialogue in those movies was awful, just
Yeah,
awful. Ugh.
that's pretty bad. Anyways, so, what is your favorite video game?
Ooh, I'm not sure. I guess I'll go by the ones I've logged the most hours in. Which would at this point be a boring-ish one. Probably Europa Universalis 4. Just like it's history nerd games basically.
Hmm.
Load up a country in 1444 and play them through to 1821, and yeah, that's about it. And you do all their wage war and build armies, all that stuff. It's fun. Colonize the new world, purge them pesky natives,
This
commit atrocious genocide on a colossal scale. Nerd stuff.
this is the worst answer to what's your favorite video game ever.
This does not surprise me at all. I had a feeling as soon as I had to pick that one, I was like, "Oh, this is going to go over great, just terrific." Yeah, no, it's um, one of my first favorites would probably be the Halo Combat Evolved. The Halo franchise was a lot of fun.
That is the worst answer again.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I guess I just have shit taste. It's all right.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question from the chat. Um, do you like pineapple on your penis?
I've never tried it, and I probably won't anytime soon. So,
Okay, good.
cannot answer.
It's a very good question.
Hmm.
So, this is the time of the show where I ask you the serious stuff.
Oh,
And
you mean
it's
the
a
fact
first.
that I've taken your fun questions and answered them somewhat seriously hasn't already deviated that? Okay.
Yes. Okay. Just. Okay. When did you first hear about Gamergate and what did you think?
I first heard about Gamergate the way a lot of the old quote unquote timers in Gamergate heard about it when Internet Aristocrat put up his first conspiracy theory video, and I watched it and thought, oh, that's scummy. This might become a thing. And it became a big thing. And I watched it for a few weeks on the sides and thought, and paid attention to what was going on and uh, thought and looked at the press and how it was being covered and thought, I don't really think this is fair. I think a lot of these people are being horrifically slandered right now. So I want to do something about it. So I went on the show that I was on at the time, which I still go on occasionally when it's on, which is the Young Turks, one of their network channel on YouTube. I'm sure you've heard of them. They have a smaller show on the network called TYT Nation, which is hosted by my friend Jeff, and I was at the time being a guest on that whenever I could, whenever we do the show. So I brought it up as a bonus segment on that show and talked about it at the time and gave my 2 cents about it, and kind of blew up into being one of his most watched videos on his channel. No big deal. And then the next couple days, I had people like the Ivy Clover messaging me, getting me into Gamergate, and sharing my video and spreading it around because up until that point, it was only really Milo who was sort of defending gamers. And I knew exactly what would happen if that he was left to be the only one to defend him. We would see people being like, "Oh, it's just right wingers. It's not liberals. It's all right wingers. It's all this right wing thing. They just hate women. All right wing." So I was like, "No, I'm going to show that there's a lot of liberals here." So that was my contribution to things, was to be on a very progressive outlet and say, no, this is an issue, and it's not about sexism. It's about corruption and ethics in press. So yeah, that's how I got into it.
Okay, that's actually pretty interesting.
I'm glad you think so.
I did not know any of that.
Yeah. No,
I don't know what
you knew I was a raging liberal, but
I knew you were a stupid Canadian, but that's about it.
fair enough.
Anyways, okay. So, when did you first hear about Otter Jesus, and where did you think, and did you want to have sex with me?
I can answer the ass part. No,
Okay.
otters are too cute for me to be sexually attracted to. I'm sorry, sir.
Oh,
Um,
no.
yeah, you're just too adorable. I just can't, just couldn't take it that way.
Kit, kit, kit.
That's right. The first time I heard of you, I might have been back when the harassment patrol was a thing. You were involved in that. And that's also when you got Hug Patrol started around that time too, I think.
Yeah.
I'd seen you occasion. I think that was around when you started Otter Jesus, per se. Um, yeah, and you were a friend of Oliver Campbell then, and that's back when everyone was doing streams left and right, and yeah, it was sometime back then that I heard about you, and I saw you being shared and retweeted more and more, and just started replying to you and talking to you. So
That's cute. Am I your favorite celeb?
you're mine. Yes, yes.
But the thing is, I'm not a celeb. I'm a Gamergate meme.
You're Gamergate, maybe.
So that was a good question.
Oh well, you fooled me then. I was duped.
Yeah.
I was very duped. You can put that in your bio. Duped viewer.
Duped viewer like a duper to the boop.
Exactly.
Okay. So, What else should I ask you, huh?
I don't know. What do you want to ask me? I know you asked. You told me to think of something for you to ask me, but I have no idea. I really
Okay,
don't.
that's fine.
I guess you
Oh,
could ask me. You could satisfy Datchet, who is asking where I hide the bodies.
okay, where do you hide the bodies?
Who? Why hide? Just, just leave them where they are.
Oh, that's good.
Sends a clear message.
Oh, I know. I like this one. What if Zelda was the president of Canada?
Well, I'm assuming in that case Zelda would have had to come and conquer Canada in order to install a presidency, because we have a
Exactly.
constitutional monarchy, so that would have to be a significant change. So in that case, I'd probably be not a huge fan of Zelda at the moment, because I'd probably be on the losing end of a war. So a little averse. Maybe in time I'd warm up, depending on how Zelda's rulership sort of went. But yeah, probably still a little hostile overall, just given the circumstances of how that she would be a president. So
And because she's a woman, a
no,
little
no,
bit.
I don't care about that one.
Just a misogynist man number one.
We've already had a female prime minister. I mean, not for long,
Good.
but we did. And my current premier of my province is a woman. I don't care.
Yuck.
A lesbian woman at that too. So
That's even worse.
the administration's not great. The government, provincial government's not great. But I don't care about her gender. It's irrelevant to me.
Oh, sure, sure. Yeah, what is. Anyways, sorry if I made you feel bad.
No, it's fine. You haven't made me feel bad at all. This is
Damn it.
entertaining. You keep hoping to try and ruin me, and I'm just like, meh, it's okay.
I am your nemesis.
Wow, you've been a really bad nemesis then, because I haven't known until now, and I'm on your damn show. Oh. Bring it, step up your game, Otter Jesus. I want to see your A game nemesis work next time.
My A game will make you cry.
Oh, I don't cry easily. Bring it on.
No, it's okay. We can be friends.
Okay.
Oh, I want to ask you something.
Sure.
What do you think of Fire Emblem Fates?
Honestly, not too familiar with a lot of it. I haven't been following a lot of the localization. I think, from what I've heard Socks talk about it, I think at least back when I saw her talk about it more extensively, this seemed a little overblown. The complaints about localization, or it might not have been a localization element. It might have been the bashing Japan part or blaming the wrong people part. I don't remember a lot of the details, but from what I'm seeing now, the localization is not great and not specifically good. And I might be misremembering, excuse me, the earlier impressions of the localization and all that stuff too. So not particularly informed on this one.
Well, from what it looks like, it's not even localization. It's just them shitting all over it.
Oh, maybe it might be the case. In which case, that's disappointing, for sure. There are a lot of people who are looking forward to that game, and it seems like if that's the case, then they're not going to get a good product. But like I said, I haven't followed this particular game too closely, so I could be wrong about the details. Not the most in the know at the moment.
Well, damn it! I shouldn't have asked you that then.
Yeah, Socks would be a better person to ask that question, and Optimus and Remy. But my game experience, in a lot of the companies I follow, is not often Japanese devs, largely because of the consoles. Sorry?
I don't follow any Japanese devs or anybody but people that are fun.
Yeah, but you've played Metal Gear Solid, the franchise before. I've never played them. I've never
What?
been a huge Nintendo person either. I mean, I liked it growing up. Yeah, this is why. I'm not much of
my house. This is my house.
I'm not much of those, like those consoles. I did, my first console was the original Xbox, so which was a good console, but I missed a lot of the stuff from N64. I missed the Metroid series. I missed a lot of the Mario series.
You're the worst person I've ever met.
Yeah, the chat's already trying to murder me. I say as I quite loosely interpreting what cut the interview fam means. So
Yay! Let's cut it and then just go to My Little Pony.
no,
What do you
please,
think of My Little Pony?
goodness no.
Oh, but
Just
it's
no.
such a fun show.
I've heard it's well written. I've never really watched it or cared to.
It's cute. I like it. I don't
Okay.
love it, but I like it.
Okay, good. Yeah, if you love it, power to you, buddy.
Shut up!
You
Okay. So,
keep
we're
hoping
getting
to find
close.
something I'm really averse to. Is that it?
I don't know. I'm just asking. Just asking. So, we're getting close to the end of the show. So, is there anything you'd like to talk about? Just off the top of your head, that's not political.
Yeah, it's not political. Not especially. I guess Datchet wanted to know how I like my mayonnaise. I've made a few mayonnaise, so I like them a lot because they're great. They're great mayonnaise because I made them, and that's why.
Do you
And
like to rub them on your skin?
I like to rub them on my skin. Uh, Probably not. I don't know if I'd go that far. Because my mayonnaise are a little political and a little pointed that I'd be like, rub it on my skin. No, no thanks. No thanks. I don't want that on my skin. But
Oh.
yeah. But I like my mayonnaise. They're great. They're great mayonnaise. And I like the internet mayonnaise too. All the other ones that people make.
Hmm.
Pretty fun.
So, as a stupid evil liberal, what is your favorite thing to do every day?
What is my um talk to people about anything, everything, whatever's under the sun. Just talk to them, see what their views on things are, regardless of what it might be. Could be what their takes on food is. Sort of like your show, except in everybody in real life all the time, consistently. And eating food is good. Food is great.
What does that have to do with being a stupid liberal?
I don't know. I don't know what being a stupid liberal has to do with me asking me what my favorite thing to do in the day is.
Well, I don't know. I just wanted to fill up time because I hate to. No, I still love you, even though you're the worst person I've ever met.
which was the part that made you decide that? Was it the fact that I've never really played much of the Nintendo franchise, or is it the fact that I'm a stupid evil liberal?
Maybe both.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
But one question more.
Mm-hmm.
What does it feel like to have basically missed all of gaming history?
I'm pretty indifferent on it. I mean, I don't bias volume judgments on it, and I'm also not one who complains and says, "Oh, this was the golden age of video games" and things. So I'm not like really clashing with any of the people who have seen things before me. So I'm not trying to make judgments on gaming history or misattribute origins or anything like that for the most part. So it doesn't really bug me too much. And Datchet boobs. And if you're at a third category there, vag, and then boobs.
Oh. How inappropriate of you to answer a question without me asking it.
Sorry.
This is my house.
Sorry. How dare I? I'm very rude.
You're the worst. The worst.
I am the worst.
In the world. Hitler would be a better interviewee. No,
Sorry.
I still love you. But we're at the end of the show. So, any final thoughts about anything?
Yeah. Everyone play games. Have a good time. And make sure you watch more Otter Jesus because these are pretty fun.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy. That guy with his otter being the otter. It's pretty great. So he says he's the worst. I say he's the best. We agree to disagree.
Yay! Doesn't agree. Now I'm going to throw shade on you. So like Fufu is the worst and he makes me cry. And I hope that he gets hit by a bus after falling down a flight of stairs.
Wow. All right then.
And then I hope that Trump dances on his grave.
I make sure zombies are a thing for that then.
Oh no.
Come up and drag him down into my grave.
Let's go full political throttle! Yay!
That's not that political.
I'll cry too. Anyway. Okay. That's the end of the show. Thanks for watching. Go to sleep, everyone, or wake up, or whatever. And yeah. Follow for fun on the Twitter.
Yeah, that would be nice. Thanks.
And good night, everybody.
Good night.